If your home is silently telling your brain who you are, what story do you think it's telling? And is it getting the story right? Your brain is processing your home as a script. And guess what? It thrives on novelty. So if your space stays the same for too long, it's creating the same cues on a consistent basis, and then it stops triggering fresh dopamine responses, which makes motivation hard. Now, why is this important to know? It's crucial to understand, especially in perimenopause and postmenopause, that if your home still reflects who you were years ago, your brain is unconsciously reaffirming that old version of you. And if you're working on evolving and having a hard time becoming a better version of yourself, like I know many women in perimenopause are doing, this is the reason why. Now, here is another surprising thing that you don't know. Your space reinforces something called thought loops. Neuroscience research shows that our home environment informs a process in our brain that's called predictive processing. And what this means is that your brain expects things to stay the same because your brain is lazy that way and it loves familiarity. And so if you're trying to adopt a new habit, you will not get very far unless you disrupt the pattern. So if you've been feeling stagnant or you feel like change feels harder than it needs to be, then your space is definitely part of the problem. But what is that first step to disrupting this pattern and creating a shift? Start by choosing just one item in your home that feels outdated, something you own that no longer reflects who you are today, or it doesn't reflect the person you're working on becoming. Remove it, move it, replace it, and watch what happens. So tell me, if your home truly reflected the person you're becoming, what would need to change first? I'd love to read it in the comments below. If you want to rewire your space to rewire your mindset, DM me reset and I'll show you how.